Three memorial services are set to get underway in Mpumalanga today in honor of former Deputy President David Mabuza. The ANC stalwart previously served as Premier of the province for a number of years. Let's get you the very latest on this. Bring in now SABC News reporter Natasha Phiri, live to us from a community hall in the Nkangala region in Middleburg. And Natasha, I can see some mourners have already gathered there behind you. Help us place who's likely to speak specifically at that memorial service.
But thank you so much, Ayanda. Well, it's quite a hive of activity here in Middleburg at the Steve Choma Banquet Hall. And of course, we're just, 30 minutes away from this various memorial service in the Nkangala region. And joining me now is the ANC chair in this region, Mr. Thomas Nkangala, who also serves as the executive mayor. Thank you so much for joining us on SABC News, Mr. Nkangala. I think first and foremost, the significance of also holding this memorial service in this part of town. I do understand that, the former, late Deputy President played a pivotal role in stabilizing this very region and municipality at some point.
Thank you so much. First and foremost, let me take this opportunity to greet yourself and all the viewers and the listeners at home. Secondly, let us, as the African National Congress in Nkangala region, we would like to send our words of condolences to the family of Mabuza and all related families, the friends, as well as the African National Congress and the people of Mpumalanga in general. Indeed, today, on the 10th of July 2025, the African National Congress in Mpumalanga province has decided that in the province we must have three memorial services, one in Ehlanzeni, one in Hartsbande, and the third one in Nkangala district or in Nkangala region. The reason why we have chosen Steve Choma in particular as the best host, you'll remember that in 2024 national and provincial elections, Comrade Mabuza came here in Steve Choma and campaigned. We campaigned with him at Mhluzi, and we closed down. We made Mhluzi to be black, green and gold, and from Mhluzi we went to the mall. We also closed the mall down. We painted it black, green and gold. Now, as a remembrance, as the ANC, we thought that it is befitting that this memorial service must be held here because it was his last day in this region. When he came here to campaign, it was his last days, and therefore we wanted to afford the people of Steve Choma who campaigned with him, but also ensure that people of Steve Choma, they reconnect with the African National Congress, reconnect with the municipalities in providing quality basic services as taught by Comrade Mabuza, the cat, Comrade the man of unity, the unity of the ANC, the unity of. And as a result of that, we are looking forward to 2026 local government, because you will recall that in 2024, the ANC in this municipality did not do well. We obtained 37%, and we want to achieve approximately 60%. So as we are here, we want to reconnect with the people, but also conscientize people of Steve Choma that it is important to defend, advance, and deepen the national democratic revolution so that we are able to ensure that we provide basic services to our people. But of critical importance is the lesson. What lessons can we draw from the lives and times of Comrade Mabuza? And I want to share with you one or two ways. One of the important legacy that Comrade is leaving us as people from Mpumalanga is that he taught us to say that we must remain humble. We must remain with the people. We must work with the people. We must intervene on complex problems that are facing the people. That is why we saw him building individual houses. That's why we saw him establishing Mabuza Foundation to assist young people to go to school. That is why we saw him empowering women companies, empowering youth companies, empowering people with disability companies, empowering people, the LGBTQI plus communities. So it is an important moment for the African National Congress to learn from the lives and times of Comrade Mabuza. But also, Comrade Mabuza is leaving a quality and a best legacy ever. Comrade Mabuza built boarding schools for the people on the farm to access education, because he liked education, he loved education. He believed that the empowerment of a black man will be through education, and he made education fashionable for the people of the farm. Today, the learners on farms are receiving meals 3 times a day as a result of his efforts. We've got a high court in Mpumalanga. We've got the University of Mpumalanga. We've got the hospital here in Steve Chwete, the best hospital that is being built.
Let me just come in there. You mentioned a lot of things, some sentiments that were actually echoed by other speakers throughout the week that went to go pay their respects, to the family, education. But he was also a DDM champion, district development model champion. Issues of local government are actually close to his heart. As we look at this Nkangala district municipality, how can you, in his legacy, ensure that issues of service delivery, land reform, this is a mining town, that are actually dealt with?
Yeah, no, it is true that as we are remaining behind, we have learned a lot from Comrade David Mabuza in terms of provision of quality basic services such as water, provision of service delivery such as sanitation, road infrastructure, etc., etc. So we are going to pick up from where we left with Comrade David Mabuza, and I agree with you that he was the champion of service delivery through district development model. You remember at the time he came with a program which was called he came up with a program to coordinate the private sector, the local municipality, and the community. And then fast forward, we've got the DTM model, which is not different from what he started in this province. In terms of mobilizing the private sector resources, we are currently busy with that through our district development model, working together with the Office of the President, working together with the Office of the Premier, the private sector, the mining houses. They are participating through their social labor plans, through their corporate social investment. That's where we are participating with the private sector to make sure that Nkangala District Municipality become an infrastructure development center, an infrastructure development area, and ensure that we provide quality services to our people in the district.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Ngwenya. As you've heard it, Ayanda, making sure that Nkangala District Municipality becomes the industrial development center of Mpumalanga. And of course, this is what he commits should be the legacy of the late former Deputy President David Mabuza. Of course, proceedings will be kicking off at 12 noon. We do expect some family members as well as some NEC members, his political home, to actually be here. And of course, it is no longer the first Deputy Secretary General Nomvula Mokonyane who will be delivering the keynote address, but instead Deputy Secretary General Marpin Ramokgopa, who's expected to address those from his political home, mourners, friends, and family here in Middleburg. But of course, as SABC News, we've got, you covered on this story across all 3 regions, bringing the memorial service of the late David Mabuza. Ayanda?
Absolutely. Natasha Phiri, our reporter, live to us there from the Nkangala region in Middleburg. That's where one of 3 memorial services in honor of former Deputy President David Mabuza will take place this afternoon.